Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here, Safi Financial Network, May 27, 2025. All right, let's just start with S&P 500. We'll see that market just nicely carved out today after yesterday future market gapped up, and today just a confirmation. Still looking for some kind of like a confirmation if we are resumptioning this bull rally or we're gonna see ABC downside. So either case, the bigger picture is gonna be bullish. I'm not shorting the market. I'm just yeah, I had like a very, very short position, little short position, I should say. And probably that's going to go to zero, but that was less than 0.5% of my portfolio. So less than, I would say, 0.5%, like less than 1%. So this is very, very tiny short position. And 99.5% is long position. So that's why I'm going to be winner in this bullish rally today. Our portfolio actually with our subscribers it just got up 2%, more than 2%, beating S&P 500 nicely to the upside. Both Nasdaq and S&P just underperforming our portfolio. So this is pretty nice and clean. So we got nice bull reversal. There are two scenarios. One scenario is going to be we are going to take out this high and touching this double top here, or even a new all-time high, or we're going to go down for a nice ABC corrective move before the next rally to the upside. So we'll see how it goes with this. But all in all, I should say market is just poising for another rally to the upside, looking for S&P 500 potentially to, as I said before, that's going to be my ultimate target, a 6,900 or 7,000 this year. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to Dow Jones, before Dow is Nasdaq. Nasdaq is pretty close to this high here if it takes out this high. So that's going to be 22,000 down the road. Even we're going to head 23,593 to 24,000. So that's going to be my target for this summer rally as well for the Nasdaq. All in all, I should say we just got back to the bull reversal. We may see another bullish momentum is coming away. So market was a pretty stretched overbought, but there's a pullback, just a couple days pullback, and it was not deeper one. Was still looking for if market gets back to the downside, take out this low, we're going to see the C wave, which is going to be fill out this gap. But that would be it. So it's not going to be a huge sell-off. I would say 2 to 3% potential downside is going to be a good healthy correction for the market. Dow is the same scenario. We are just getting back to the upside, nicely confirming this upside move. We got into this resistance area here. However, if we take out this high, I would say Dow is leading its way to 46,000 down the road. Corrective move to 41,000. That's going to be ABC correction, which is going to be a simple correction to the downside to 41,000, then getting back to the upside. All in all, I should say either case, I'm looking for a bullish momentum continuing onward. Moving on to gold, as I expected, gold is coming down, but I would say gold is forming a very nice scenario here. So there are two scenarios which both of them are going to be bullish and long term. So it's going to be one, it's going to be kind of like a reverse head and shoulder here, and then breaking through to the upside, which is going to be the higher low here, somewhere around 3,200. The second scenario is going to be this. So we're going to see this, and then getting back to the downside and this. So it's going to be three lower low, lower high. But after that, the second, actually, I would say the fourth higher low is going to be a very nice scenario to the upside. So we're going to break in through. So we may see just a small correction like this, or even just a bigger correction like this. But all in all, I should say they're going to get back to this trend line here, and we're going to break in through to the upside. So we'll see how it goes. So moving on to silver. Silver is the same scenario here. Actually, better price action here, silver. You see that silver is nicely forming a bull flag here today. We just got into 32.75 and rejected nicely. This is a nice bullish consolidation. I would say everyone needs to have a bullion, even if you don't trade silver ETF or future market, go buy bullion, physical silver. This is going to be a good one, I would say, down the road, especially for second half of this year. We can get to mid-40s silver. That's going to be my target. Moving on to crude. Crude is just forming a nice consolidation here. Nothing spectacular. We got to see this over sold condition. We're just getting a stochastic to nicely getting to oversold condition, dual back bull reversal within this time. So this is a great consolidation. And if we take out this at 60, 65, 96, 66, then we can see the tackle to this 72 to 74 area down the road. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to individual names, starting with Bitcoin. Bitcoin nicely consolidating here, pretty close to new all-time high, 109K. So this is how it goes with Bitcoin. But Ethereum actually is forming very, very nicely. Bullish scenario here. We got this bull flag here. I know that there is going to be a triple top, but this triple top within this bull flag is kind of like a consolidation for this consolidation. So any breaking through to the upside could be a great rally to potential this high, which is going to be 3,600. Bond yield is forming the same scenario here, bullish consolidation here. This is a nice bullish setup for bond yield, which is not going to be favorable for gold. I believe that the precious metals in the short term, they're going to have like a pressure, the downside, but after that, when bond yield is getting to 420, 430, even 440, that could be a possible scenario for a final surge before the significant drop down the road. Treasury is just hiking up today. It doesn't care what bond yield is doing. Potentially bond yield, if it fails or even if it goes rally. If bond goes up, this means this is a W pattern, and this W pattern needs to take out this $90. VIX a downtick today, almost at 4 or 5% to the downside today, 1896 below 20. This means the fear is out of the market right now. If you take out this low, which is going to be a possible scenario to see market is going to have nice parabolic rally to the upside. VIX $12 is going to be market spark to the upside. Dixie is up today, so bond yield, and Dixie is nicely up. So this is very interesting. You see that the US dollar is up, so that's pretty quite interesting. Moving on to Apple, technology name, getting back to the upside. I would say Apple potentially hold the bottom here. It doesn't go too deeply to this one. So if it gets to here, potentially we're going to see ABC corrective move in Nasdaq and S&P 500. If it's getting higher, this means this is it. So we should see some kind of like take out this high. Then that would be potential going to this high here, which is going to be 240, 250. So we'll see how it goes. But I would say all in all, if Apple hold this pivot, we're going to see higher highs coming down the road. Amazon is the same. Doesn't give us a nice a bullish momentum here. Sorry, it has a bullish momentum. It doesn't give us a buying chance here somewhere around 190. So it seems like this bullish momentum trigger to the upside. If you take out this high, we're going to go higher high. Meta is the same scenario, bull flag trigger to the upside. Microsoft the same here. It's just heading a potential getting close to new all-time highs coming. And Microsoft is getting back pretty close to last July. So we'll see. Google getting back to the upside nicely. We need to take out this high to get to 184. And Netflix new all-time high today, $11. Tesla, fantastic surge today to the upside. As I said before, no one believed me when I was talking about the bullish scenario in Tesla here. Everyone was saying, no, Ali, this is going to be a dead cat bounce. We're going to go down. I said, no, Tesla completes the downside move, and we're going to head to 380, 400 for a first target. Then we're going to see kind of like a corrective move, potentially in July, and then getting back to the upside August and onward. So I'm looking for Tesla to have a nice momentum this year. Moving on to semiconductors, as I mentioned, getting back to highs here, and a nicely bull flag is triggering to the upside. Sucks the same scenario here, 209. NVDA will have earning on Wednesday, which is going to be tomorrow after hours. That's going to be the spicy one. And AMD is the same scenario, just tackling this area, 114. If we take out this 120, 122, then 135. Then after that, I would say 155 is coming for AMD. Taiwan Semiconductor nicely forming a bull flag here. We're going to see this gap here somewhere around 210, 220. And the Texas Instrument nicely getting back to the upside. I would say Texas, if it gets above 190, then 189, 200 is coming down the road. Lamb Research, great move for Lamb. After hours took ahead, but I would say today price action was pretty neat, solid momentum. Financials, XLF just getting back to the upside after a corrective move today. Just a confirmation on Friday's session. KB, the same scenario. KRE, the same scenario. We just got to pull back nicely, getting back to the upside. JP Morgan, great move today. And the Goldman Sachs going up as well, 615. Bank of America, all in all, I should say, the entire market is forming a nice setup for another rally. Wells Fargo, the same here. Moving on to the GDX, GDX goes down today, but buyers came back. So it seems like still gold market holding up very nicely. I would say potential, as I said, a higher low here, somewhere around 46, 47. That could be a good buying opportunity. GDX showed the same pattern here. AEM is the same, like it can go to 1.8 or 112, then we can go higher. Newmont is just reversing to the downside. I would say this is going to be a pullback to $50-ish and maximum. Last sector for today, XLE, which is energy market, going back up nicely. It's $82. If it take out this 86, the next tackle is going to be $90 for XLE. Exxon still lagging here, 103.56, and Chevron is getting back to the upside, 137. All in all, I should say these markets could be higher, especially in the summertime. So we'll see how it goes. All right, folks, I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.